Hey guys, it's Scats right here, bringing you some updates here on what I've been doing lately. We'll kind of skip to this at the end right now. If you can't tell, I am setting a little bit of a fireworks demonstration, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Head over here real quick and kind of sleep that way we can get daylight and hopefully get this rain out of the way. It's my house. I'll show you it soon. Alright, so sleep real quick. And okay, so we're awake. So here you can see this is my house. Got a nice little 3-bed right there. Got a nice enchanting table. Right now this is on creative, but that does not mean that I can't have some nice armor and such. And actually, cool funny story about this. I originally built the fireplace and then accidentally set it on fire and burned my whole house down. So I had to rebuild it all over again. But that's okay. As you can see, I got built-in lights down there. Decided to add a nice little rug, and then my house was a little bit too high, so I wanted to elongate it. So I added some crops back here. It is not a marijuana field. All right. So Scat's house. This is right after the update too for the PC. So we have things like witches, bats flying around now. It's kind of cool. I haven't exactly gone through everything, but if you kind of look, we do have now a button that's made of wood, which is pretty awesome, I think. We have some beacons, cobblestone, interesting thing. Cobblestone walls. We got some anvils, very damaged, slightly damaged anvil. Here's some. If I go farther down, we do have some new potions. I haven't looked at those quite yet. And then we have some of the stuff. So poisonous potato, big potato, potato, carrot, head, creeper head, stuff like that that isn't showing up right now. But that's okay. So we're going to continue. And I've been working on this for a little while, and this is kind of going to be a memorial as well. If any of you guys watch Roosterteeth or Achievement Hunter, you know their Let's Plays from Minecraft are pretty good, pretty funny. Always a nice little laugh on a Friday, and today is a Friday, so I'm kind of looking forward to their new video that's coming out today. But they just got an update, so they moved into a new kind of achievement city. So we'll see how that goes. But I have a lot of stuff from their some stuff from their Let's Plays and a lot of their stuff from things to do in Minecraft. So you'll see some of those. Here, this is the first thing I kind of did. It took forever to do. But this is a maze. It's a pretty big maze. I originally wanted to do this. See up there? A 3-story maze, and then ended up just doing it as a 1-story. And I'm also on a laptop here, guys, so I have to kind of tone down pretty much everything. So it may take a little bit while to load, but as you can see, it's a little bit interesting. The maze is all in there. There are traps in there, animals running around. It's basically a typical maze, some stuff to help you guys out. Everybody starts with a wooden sword. Got some food in there, and give you guys a cookie too. And basically some update players per game. Each player goes in their little house and then decide on the time, figure out when everybody's ready, and then goes. No fighting until you get to this part right here. So that's how you keep from destroying each other. And if you guys wanted to play from teams, I did put walls up. So if you want to be a 2-person team, you can have pink and brown over here as a team, or blue and yellow. That way you guys can kind of see each other, but you can't see anybody else. So that's kind of how that worked out. But getting the maze is kind of cool. You work your way through it. This is the only exit out of the maze. So basically, once you're done with the there's a wall. Yeah, there is. Okay, so once you come out of here, come up here. There are a bunch of chests that you have to look through, and there's a couple things in there that'll help you find out. But basically, grab the gold. You may think of that as the Tower of Pimps from Achievement Hunter. I decided to kind of keep it that way, but I'm just going to call it Tower of Gold because I'm not Achievement Hunter. And then you have to cross over this, and you cannot jump over this, just so you know. It's kind of impossible. I made it that way, so you're going to have to find some stuff in the maze to help you across. And it looks like there's a cow that wants to come up. And then basically stack it right there, or all finished. This, on my right side, we'll talk about a little bit later. But that's kind of an ongoing project as well as my fireworks. So we're going to continue down this way. We kind of just keep following the path. And touchdown. Alright. So we're going to go all the way down before we come back for this stadium right there. That took me a little while to build as well. Alright, so one thing that they did have on their Let's Play and also things to do, we have Kerplunk. So, pretty much all the rules apply. You're going to take a shovel and I don't want to show that now because I just took forever to put together, but you're gonna take a shovel, and scratch one block. Same rules apply. If you hit sand, you're automatically out. If you hit gravel, you just take it. There is one gold stack in here. You get the gold stack, you win. That's how it pretty much works. Nothing too special about it. So that's kind of for them. Here we have a crusher, which is also from one of their things to do. So basically, if someone's mining at the end of a tunnel after a long day's work, you can press this button and it will close in on them and kill them. And after they're killed, you can release that, grab all their stuff. Like I said, this is a lot of stuff is from Achievement Hunter and Roosterteeth. So if you haven't checked out their videos, please do. I'll try to post a link on the video to that so you guys can do that. But if not, just Roosterteeth Achievement Hunter in your YouTube search, and it's pretty much that simple as finding out. So here you have a nice surprise button. I couldn't really figure this out. A lot of the stuff is like theirs, but I do have my own touches to it. I didn't really think you needed a punching bag, so you push this button and this wall will come and punch you. So take a look at their video for the punching bag, and obviously I didn't have an underground area to do it in. This is I made this map before they had the new customizations, so there's only so many feet before you hit cobblestone, and then sorry, not cobblestone. This not cobble, bedrock, and then you fall out of the map. So you'll see a lot of this stuff, but obviously if you're digging underground, you can't tell how far along that goes. So you can just kind of see where the contraptions are. And then over here we have Connect 4, which I actually didn't finish. So that's kind of rude of me to not have finished that for them. Finish that a little bit later, just because I want to finish my fireworks first. But Connect 4 is plain as simple. You have granite sides, you have a sand side. I did label the sides, I believe. Yep, so sand's on that side, granite's on that side. It's a nice Connect 4. You guys can come check it out because that's pretty similar to their setup, almost identical, but it's actually not. So like I said, just kind of a tribute to them. And then we have, I called it football, I can't remember what exactly it was called. So this is my smaller stadium. I plan on making a bigger one. I gotta figure out a way to better light it, but it looks pretty nice. I actually have full stadium lights too, which is kind of cool. I wish they had a light source that gave out a lot more than just glowstone. But that's okay. It works anyways. I mark these up down the lines. You just gotta kind of be the center lines. That's kind of how I work that out. And you have the two end zones. And then the guest side is over there. Just like in the video that they had. You sleep in a chair. Sorry, not chair. You sleep in a bed. It can be up to 6v6, which I did make. Come over here, grab a dispenser, grab some swords, hop on out, and try to kill each other as you run back and forth to try to score it. And there is, I think, here where I have the diamond. I was debating on using an ender eye, but I decided just to keep the diamond. And then you go for the 2-point conversion by trying to jump and throw that over the thing. So that's kind of how it is. But I did add stadium lights, which is actually a little bit cooler than the map that they played on. But all credit still goes out to them for all these things. I'm not going to try to take credit where I didn't exactly earn it. So kudos to them. Here we have, I called it painting practice. Did I call it painting practice? I did call it painting practice. I got some rules over here. 10 shots each. I did give the point layout for each painting, so just stand behind the red line. You have your arrows over there. You have a bow over here. So that's pretty easy. Kind of figure out. Guess I did have the rules. Then we come over here, and then we have Minesweeper, which was again from Roosterteeth. So it's pretty much the same. You're going to dig around, 1 mine, 2 mine, 3 mines. If you guys know how to play Minesweeper, you know how to do it. Alright, basically, dig through, you land on a pressure plate, the whole thing goes up. So that's why I'm not showing you guys, but you do have this up here if you want to play with a partner, kind of see how it looks. It is a 16 by 16, just like in the video, but it is a different design. So you can picture that. Here we have a reverse shooting gallery, so we do have You have your bows, your arrows, your mine carts. You can come up here. It works perfectly going back and forth. Choose whichever level you want on, and basically try to hit the guy off and see how long he can stay up. I said pretty simple. Pretty simple. Here we have Gardening Grief, which is also featured in the video. It's not really a game, but as you can see, we did. Oh, the tree is very big in there. We did put a tree in there. We do have trees out here, grass, and actually, no, you could use the bone marrow for that, which is kind of cool. But that is that. And then here's Jousting. I did give a little bit more space in, that way they could survive a little bit more easier, but they do have the supplies in the chest as well. And then just kind of more things over here that they featured in. There's a pressure plate house. If you're screwing around with friends, I don't know why I didn't put a block up there. Throw that up there really quick. Alright, now it's done. So don't step on that pressure plate because that will blow up. And then we go over here and whoa, leaky ceiling. This was supposed to be the leaky ceiling from a Let's Play, where they put lava inside the house, and it looks like my house got burned down somehow. I'm not sure how that one worked at all. Okay, I'm not sure what happened, to be honest. Okay, well, looks like I'm about to put that back together. That's cool. I'm glad I saw that though. Then we have our water-filled house. If you're just screwing with friends, they did all three of these houses all in one. You got a lava-filled house that will destroy everything, unlike the water house, which you actually can still sleep in. Then the obsidian-encased house, and yes, it is encased under the house as well. Like I said, check out Roosterteeth. It is a little bit of a tribute to them. Then over here we have our nice high jump. I didn't feel like making a wipeout course just yet. I kind of want to make my own wipeout course, but this was the hardest thing in the course to do. So I figured I would put it in there. It wasn't very big space, but it is pretty high up. As you can see, it's kind of taking a little while to get up there, but climb all the way up. And then you can barely see it, but it is down there, so all I do is just step off and, oh, I missed. That's okay though. You land in this. It's not very deep, so you still might die, but it should cushion you enough. But alright, that's it. And then I added Scats World. Yes, this is my world. It's kind of blocked by the tree. It's a house that is kind of burned down, but that's okay. More bats. I really like these bats. It's a good update. So yeah, Scats World. It's a little bit hard to make. I couldn't make the cave very easily. And then over here we have another shooting gallery. That's not over here. What do I name it? Skeet shooting. So you're basically gonna come up here, and what you're gonna do is they're going back and forth, and you're gonna shoot them, and hopefully kill them. So when you kill them, you can stop the time. Like I said, that is also in a Minecraft video, and here is something else in the Minecraft video. I can actually show you that because I have TNT out, but we have a TNT cannon. And boom. Okay, so it wasn't exactly great that time, but that's okay. But it does work. Let's try it again, see if it works. And launch it. There it is. Boom. Alright. So it worked that time, which was awesome. Moving on, we have actually a public ice skating rink. Not exactly, I don't know what you call regular, but we do have an ice skating rink up here. I figured I might as well put one in. I mean, why not, right? Kind of cool. I was originally gonna have a hockey type scene to it, but you can really figure out anything to push. So if you guys have anything that you can kind of push along on a rink like this, by all means, leave me a comment, and I will put it in the game. And then I can make a little arena out. Oh crap! Forgot about that totally. Oop, man, I just destroyed that. I forgot that torches melt ice. Alright, so we're gonna leave the torches. Hopefully that won't melt over there. We'll fix this real quick. This is just turning into a fantastic video right now. Really, really going my way. Where is the ice? diamond. There's the ice. Alright, so, yep. This is turning out to be a great first video for me. So you kind of do still slide, and it's a little bit harder to walk. And turn, which is kind of why I want ice rink. Play ice rink. I was, actually, I got the idea earlier today while I was in the shower getting ready for class. Monopoly. I am going to make a Monopoly board in the game, and it will be able to be played. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. And then over here, you have nice huge walls. I got this offline from the walls. If any of you guys have heard of that map, it's going to be a little bit different. It still has the same components too, with the walls to drop. You guys go and fight. But the way it's kind of set up is a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to be easier for you to screw up. So kind of keep a lookout for that. It's going to be a lot harder to find materials as well. So I will give you more updates on that as that comes out. And then we have Spleef. Spleef is always a fun game. I actually knew about Spleef before Minecraft did something about it, but I'll still give credit to them because it is a cool thing to kind of do. Basically, you come in here, you guys are going to have a shovel. I give you guys all shovels, and shovels destroy the snow in here with one little hit, and it's basically Battle Royale, so whoever is the last one standing wins. And of course, where would Spleef be without gigantic pool of lava underneath? Which we do have. So you fall into that and you'll die. So you don't really have a choice on that one. So yep, that's where my city is currently at. So I guess the most fun thing would be the maze. Like I said, pretty much everything else is dedicated and shout out to Roosterteeth and Achievement Hunter for making such great videos and having to lose all that stuff. I mean, I know they still have the file there, but if they're going to be branching out into a new achievement city, it's nice enough to kind of memorize that. So I did make some of the stuff over here to kind of have you guys out right there. A little shout out, kind of spread the wealth. But the maze is different. The maze is actually a little bit fun. I did play it a little while back, so I can't exactly remember the layout of it at all, to be honest with you. And there are a bunch of new things as well. I put some of these new things in there. I don't know exactly what they're called. That man pig, possibly. I know they had some new. What did I put here? I put a witch in there. Put a couple witch. A villager I could use. I put some ghasts, some cave spiders, endermen. I put a blaze in there. Some wolves, chickens, spiders, skeletons, creepers, that type of thing. So that way you guys can have some fun in there. I haven't played them with the new added animals in there yet, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, cool. Whoa! I haven't made a villager before, so I guess we'll see what happens. Oh. Hello. Oh, hello. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with these guys a little bit later, but like I said, you can follow me if you want. This is my first video. There will be more to come though as I get more time, so we'll see what's up, and we'll always be adding things to this world, and we'll of course be doing things in my just regular survival world as well. Figure out what's wrong with these guys. They just keep vanishing under my floor where all my circuitry is located. And also, if you haven't checked it out, guys, go to Roosterteeth, go to Achievement Hunter. They are two separate channels, but they're pretty much the same entity almost. They encompass a lot: rage quits, let's plays for a bunch of different things. Like I said, my favorite is Minecraft. It is pretty funny. They got a nice group of guys over there. So check out their videos. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is from their videos. So go subscribe to them as well. But until next time, guys, I will try to figure out what these villages are doing and why they look so weird. So enjoy, guys. Have a good week.